Hey everyone, Chris here with another Monday Cardboard Masterpiece. This is where I look at sports cards from an artistic standpoint or from a design standpoint. And today I have what I think is just a beautiful, beautiful card. And that's the 1950 Bowman rookie card of Tom Fears of the Los Angeles Rams. Now, I really enjoy collecting those early Bowman football sets, mainly because I just think they're beautiful cards from an artistic standpoint. Just the colors and the design and some of the poses, I believe, are just some of the best poses ever on sports cards. And this card is really no exception here. And so for this particular card, you have this beautiful yellow background and that just incredible dark blue Rams jersey. And then you have his helmet with the Rams insignia on it. And this was early on when teams first started putting their logos on their helmets, and the Rams were the first team to do that. And this is just an incredible image with an incredible pose as he's kind of looking back as he's watching the ball into his hands. It's just an incredible looking pose, in my opinion. Now, just to kind of look at the back here real quick. That's how the back looks, and you can kind of see on the back it talks about him breaking Don Hudson's record for receptions in a season, and he did that in 1949, and then in 1950 he broke his own record for receptions in a season. And so he was just an incredible football player. And in 1951, the Rams won the NFL championship, and they won it. He caught the game-winning touchdown late in the fourth quarter to give the Rams a victory over the Cleveland Browns. So just an incredible football player. And if you'll look here, see if you can see that. On the football there, you might be able to see it, maybe not, but you see the words, the Duke. And the Duke is the official football of the NFL. Now, to give you a little bit of history on that, where that came from, in 1925, Tim Mara was the founder and original owner of the New York Giants. And his son, Wellington Mara, who was named after the Duke of Wellington, Wellington Mara was a ball boy on that team. So a lot of the players started referring to him as Duke. So in the 1930s, the football that was being used in the NFL, the official game ball, was a Spalding J5V, and they started calling that the Duke after young Wellington Mara. Now, you may know that Wellington Mara went on, he was the owner when his father died, and he is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But in 1941, Wilson became the official provider of NFL game footballs, and that was at the suggestion of George Halas. George Halas suggested that they do that as Tim Mara was negotiating a deal with Wilson to become the official football of the NFL. So they did that, and from 1941 until 1969, the Wilson Duke football was the official football of the NFL. When the AFL and the NFL merged, they took the name the Duke off of it, and they put it back in 2006 after Wellington Mara passed away. So just a little bit of history there with Tom Fears. Now, also, he was a coach after his playing days. He was also the first Mexican-born player drafted in the NFL. He was the New Orleans Saints' very first coach in history, and was also the first Latino coach to be a head coach in the NFL. So this is just a great card, not only from an artistic standpoint, but to me also from a historic standpoint. And again, I just love these early Bowman football cards. And if you're someone who really likes the design and color of cards, I think trying to pick up some of these cards from the early 1950s is a great idea. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. I appreciate everyone watching, and we'll see you next time.